Logic will take you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. So today, let your imagination become your reality. A very good afternoon to everyone present here. I, Samiksha Bharti, welcome you all to the final round of Hack for Good by IEEE CIS SBC in collaboration with NSS CDCL. IEEE is the world's biggest technical and professional association dedicated to the development of technology for the benefit of humanity. One of the IEEE's 39 technical societies is the IEEE Computational Intelligence Society. Advancing nature inspired computational paradigms in science and engineering is the goal statement of IEEE CIS. In India, there are only 5 chapters of IEEE CIS, and we are fortunate to have one at our campus. The chapter's objective is to encourage technological progress by bringing people together, and its vision is to provide numerous opportunities for sharing knowledge and technical skills, as well as to collaborate and expand the network for a brighter future. The Hack for Good is 1 week long hackathon organized by IEEE CIS SBC for students who want to build solutions for the greatest problems of humanity, which would eventually promote social cause. Around 310 teams from all over India took part with socially impactful ideas from variety of fields. There were 2 rounds in this hackathon. In round 1, the participants were expected to submit a prototype and a video explaining their solution. The shortlisted teams are selected for round 2, that is, the final pitching round. In this round, the participants will be presenting their solutions on chosen problem statements and will also be answering questions raised by the dignitaries from NSS CDCL. Success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. We are honored to have with us judge for the event, Mrs. Aarti Chaudhary. Ma'am is currently working as system analyst. She has designed, developed, and deployed the website of Nagpur Smart and Sustainable City Development Corporation Limited (NSS CDCL) with required security measures. For Smart Cities Open Data Portal, ma'am is the representative of Nagpur City as Chief Data Officer. We would like to express our most sincere gratitude to you, ma'am, for devoting your precious time and endowing us with your wisdom and experience. We welcome you, ma'am. We are honored to have with us our second judge for the event, Mr. Gaurav Gopal Rao. Sir has experience of 3+ years in NSS CDCL as IT assistant. He believes to work in a firm with professional work driven environment where he can apply his knowledge by helping fresh graduates to grow. We welcome you, sir. We are honored to have with us our third judge for the event, Ruchi Bhatia. Ma'am is a computer engineer graduate from India and is currently pursuing her master's degree in Mellon University. She is a data scientist at OpenMind and one of the 16 data science global ambassadors at Z by HP NVIDIA. As data evangelist, she habitually analyzes situations with a methodological approach backed by a constant zest to lead. Our guest of honor will be joining us soon. We are grateful to have the director of this esteemed institution, Dr. Sachin Untavle, the man with a distinct vision, the torchbearer of illuminating ideas, an idol of knowledge and experience who is an inspiration to all of us. 5 students under Sir has been awarded their PhD as research scholars. He has 70 plus publications and 400 plus citations. Thank you, sir, for always supporting us in all our ventures. We are also grateful to have with us our chapter advisor, Professor Achamma Thomas. I extend my warm welcome to all deans, professors, students, and members of this chapter. Now, I would like to call upon Aditya Bobre, Chapter Chair, IEEE CIS SBC, to explain the rules for the final round.
There will be 5 minutes allotted for each team, uh, and for 2 minutes for the question and answers. For there will be registered after that. So you have to present your solution in the total 5 minutes, and judges will be asking your question based on your problem statement in the remaining 2 minutes. Okay. So Samiksha will continue next.
Thank you. The pitching order that we are going to follow is the next slide, please. In this order, we'll be having our final round. Team Data Knights, Bezawiser, Shen, Not So Dumb People, VKAD, The Mighty Innovation, Gigabyte 404, Queen Bees, and Status. So, without any delay, let's get started with the final round. I would now like to invite our first team, Team Data Knights, to present their project.
Uh, Hello, Samiksha. I think we might have skipped the introduction of Director Sir. Uh, Director Sir, could you please enlighten us with your words?
I think let ma'am join, then I'll speak something. You can continue with the competition for the round.
Okay, okay, sir. So from Team Data Knights, Rugved will be presenting the screen. Okay, yeah, Team Data Knights, you can go ahead and present your solution. I'll remind again that the time limit for presentation is 5 minutes, and 2 minutes will be given additionally for the question answer from judges.
So hello everyone. I hope I'm audible and clear. So this is Team Data Knights, and this presentation will be on the topic then a novel approach for threat and intrusion detection via drones. This is the following agenda we will be following for the presentation. As you see, the military is the most important part of the society, and the military is responsible for keeping all of us safe, and we are safe because of our defense system as well. And we have targeted that problem statements what the military is facing, and we have come up with this solution as well. So as you see, the drone technology is developing rapidly, and due to this, there is a very uh, we can easily access the drone with a low price, and there is a lot of mass production of the drones. And due to this, with the positive as well as there are negative impacts and uses of the drone. So you see, the drones are used for smuggling of illegal materials via drone through the borders, and that is a serious threat to the security of country. And our soldiers need to detect them by looking into the airs and shooting at them. So we try to find a solution for them. Also, there are a lot of cases where the militants try to trespass the borders. So using though there are cameras on the security borders, but it is still not safe. There need to be a smart vision that can automatically detect them and can give a better solution. So you see that there is a need of AI in defense that will help us to reduce the human efforts. That would lead to automation, and that would be possible using the smart devices. and significantly there would be reduction in the human errors, and thus there is a scope of building a stronger defense more than that. So our approach, our solution that we have built is based on object detection. So we have used an advanced computer vision algorithm that would be used for surveillance along the borders that would help to minimize the human errors. So drone detection is one of the application where we have used algorithm like Maskar CNN for drone detection, and for surveillance, various objects can be detected using the YOLO V5. So we have tried to build an application using that, and most common most biggest benefit of this is this model can be deployed anywhere. That is, it can be deployed in web application, desktop application, even can be integrated in CCTVs as well. So then, talking about the novelty of the solution, we have gone through the various research journals and articles, and we have found that various algorithms that are implemented, which uses classic computer vision, and our solution is the latest one that we have developed, and not no solution has been published yet using this algorithm, Maskar CNN. So this is the web application of the drone detection that we have built. So the user just need to input an image, and once the image is inserted into the algorithm, it will predict where the drone is. So this is the image that we have given, and this is the prediction for it. So as you see, the drone is detected where it is located. Now this is for the image. When we talk about the video, so further we have developed this as well. So you see on the left we have raw input, and on the right we have output that is detecting the various objects, and this can be useful for building a stronger surveillance in the defense areas. So you see, it accurately detects the person, and also the things that he is carrying. So this is the snapshot that for the drone detection. So the value proposition that this solution can add in the society is it can help build a better surveillance along the borders. It would reduce the efforts that the soldiers are facing, and this would lead to development of a smart defense systems, and it would build a overall harmony in the borders as well as in the India as well, in the countries. So the technology that we leverage is, yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but we have run out of time. So, judges, do we have any questions?
Which metrics have you used to track the progress?
Yes, sir. We have for the evaluation purpose, we have used ROC. We have used a bounding box, the losses. Then we have calculated the dice score. So whatever the regression method that we could use for calculating the loss between the bounding box and the prediction, we have did that. And we
Do
have
you
got
have a graph of that handy somewhere?
sorry, ma'am.
Do you have a graph of the performance over time somewhere?
Not now. We have built that, but we have not attached
Okay,
it.
okay. All right, no worries. No problem. Thank you.
Yes, what is the accuracy rate of your software?
Yes, yes, ma'am. So with that data set we have got an accuracy of 98%.
98. Okay. And for night vision?
No, ma'am, we did not have considered. With the available data set, we can build one.
Okay, you should work on that. My suggestion is that. And for how many data sets have you worked on? How you calculated the accuracy?
Yes, ma'am. We have considered 100 images of images containing drone, and we have used 800 images for training and 200 for testing. 80-20 split.
Okay. Okay. Yes, go ahead.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Team Dark Knights. Now I would like to call upon our next team, Team Beza Wiser. Are you guys ready? Okay.
Uh, Satvik, you have been given the presentation rights.
Yeah, yes, I got them. Just a second, I will share my. Yes, I hope you can see this, right? Can you see the screen?
Yes, it's visible.
Yes, thank you. So here we go. We are Team Advisor. Good afternoon, everyone. And our project title is "You Only Live Once." It is basically our domain is crime detection, accident detection system. So yes, this is the agenda of this presentation and the problem. Yes, Ravindranath. Can you please add my teammate as a presenter?
Could you please share his name?
Can you raise your hand? Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. We can see that we can on the based on the statistics we can see that 1.35 million accidents take place every year only in India, and it has been increasing with an fatality rate of 3.3%. And alone in India every day at least 3,700 people are dying only due to road related accidents. And if we compare developed and developing countries on a huge scale, even if there are very less accidents compared to developed countries, in developing countries the ratio of deaths is very high. As you can see here, we have mapped and USA. This is what makes Indian roads deadliest.
So this project is about how artificial intelligence is used for video analysis. Basically, we have taken three S's here: safety, security, and surveillance. The aim of this project is to explore the perception of safety problems on part of those parties involved in day-to-day operation of road accidents. And the congestion in urban areas, especially in a developing country like India, is worsening day by day. And existence of road transport security is a key to solve these problems. And CCTV cameras actually play an important role in road network management. They are installed at every sensitive locations on the network to support traffic management and stuff like that. However, just installing CC cameras is not a viable solution.
So, due to the increase of the latest technologies, the AI has stepped into a huge leap. However, just installing CCTV cameras on roads is not a viable solution for accident detection and alerting emergency services, and it requires a lot of man hours to do it manually. Our models, video analytics, automatically analyze live streaming video from CCTV surveillance and embedded cameras to provide actionable alerts for security events, eliminate false alarms, and reduce the need of manual monitoring. The project provides a method for deriving traffic information using a camera already installed at the intersection on the roads, and uses the deep learning based approach and YOLO V3 for image processing and vehicle accident detection.
The novelty of this solution is it generates high definition map based information based on the data that it actually processes. And our project also provides information such as unforeseen incidents or accidents or any kind of road related anomalies and it also includes the longitude and latitude data like the geographical location of the accident to alert the required emergency services. And this project is completely data driven and also 100% privacy assuring. And it uses like deep learning model, and it can directly be deployed in CCTV cameras that are already there. And by using Cinch SMS API, our model will send pre-programmed alerts to the nearest hospitals, highway patrols, and control rooms. Yes, and here is the demo video of our project. As you can see here, we are running a Python file that we have created.
This can be directly deployed in this is a API REST API that can be directly deployed onto a CCTV camera in a control room or a remote server or anything. So see, this is a demo video that we have trained our that we have used. Now we can see this is already the camera that is there in the on the traffic intersection. So on the camera we can see that there is an accident happening, but this is a news channel coverage thing. So even our project. So yeah, can you seek in a little bit? Yeah.
Yes.
Our model is identifying this accident with a 94 to 99% accuracy, which is a great thing.
And not only two vehicles colliding, but also, as you can see here, a pedestrian is crossing the road and an accident took place. And our model even detects not only the collision of two vehicles, but also pedestrians getting hit. As you can see here, the model has detected it with an accuracy of 99%. Yeah.
The value proposition of our project is very simple. The performance of the proposed method was tested with thousands of samples according to different evaluation criteria: vehicle detection rate, vehicle accident type classification, etc. The results show a 99% vehicle accident detection performance with less than 20% errors in classifying. This idea is completely a zero investment project. It can directly be deployed in real world by using the existing traffic cameras. If this project can at least save one life out of every 3,700 deaths happening in a day, it would be a greater good. That is, with zero cost. With zero cost, we can achieve greater benefit.
The time limit is up.
Yeah.
Judges, do we have any questions regarding this project?
Yes.
What is the latency of the? Oh yeah, please go ahead.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. You can go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I was wondering, what is the latency of the API you have utilized in your process?
Latency, as we tested, ma'am, it was 3.67 seconds.
And for how many hospitals in the nearby vicinity would it be sending an alert for?
Ma'am, we have considered a simple thing, that is, according to the location of the camera, there will be a preloaded data set which we would be giving, and we will be updating for the number of hospitals, the number of emergency services and everything.
So no, I'm just wondering about the radius for that particular range. So you must have.
Yeah, Satvik, yeah, please tell.
Yeah, it doesn't actually depend on the radius of the accident that took place, ma'am, the location, but it actually informs the nearest 3 or 4 hospitals.
Okay, cool.
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome.
Yes. Use alerts in a SMS manner. In which manner they are sending alerts?
There is an API known as Cinch SMS, ma'am. We will be loading it with pre-programmed with little variables in between, and that those variables are the time, place, and everything. Those will be filled automatically by the program, by the deep learning model, and it would be sent to the what we say, the hospitals, the highway patrol, and everything. Every team.
No. Do you have a hospital's data?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. That's what I mentioned at the start. Based on the location of the camera, there will be preloaded hospital numbers.
Okay. And which technology have you worked for HD map based information? For getting information?
For HD map generation.
Yeah.
For HD map generation, we used regression and classification. Huh?
We have used 3D convolution techniques to process the training data, ma'am.
Not getting properly. Yeah.
No, you asked us which how are we getting the HD?
Yes.
By giving the training samples are nothing but videos, and those techniques to process the videos. From lecture we've achieved that.
Yes. Have you got any live video and tested on that?
No, we haven't actually tested on any live video, but the
ever, like completely new testing videos.
And which
Means
algorithm have
even
you used for that?
we, ma'am, we have created two types of Python scripts, ma'am. One which we gave directly predefined videos, and one that is the live webcam. So that if we attach a different camera to the server or to the CPU that script is running, it would directly consider the camera's live footage.
Okay. And what is the range of that webcam? It will be. Is there any
It
limitation on that?
will be dependent on the hardware, no, ma'am.
No, no. If you have to gather the information, that information should be properly captured by the camera.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Every
it should be
CCTV
a high
camera on the
definition
road
camera, so
is
we have to use it. Yeah.
every CCTV camera on the road is predefined for a set of radius, like say 80 meters to 105 meters.
Okay. 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 Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. We have any other?
Guess that I guess that is it. Thank you, Team Weserweiser.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Next up, we have our third team, Team Shein. Are you there, guys?
Hello, Team Share. I have shared the presentation right with you.
Hello, is the screen visible?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Okay, Tanish, can you start?
A very good afternoon to one and all present over here. We are Team Shane, and the title of our project is Mask on Go.
The agenda for your project is as follows. The problem. The wearing of mask was one of
Excuse
the
me, I
major.
would like to interrupt in between. Hello.
Okay.
Your screen is visible, but we can only see the like the title slide.
Okay, okay. Let me check.
Could you please present it in full screen and yeah.
Yes, I am presented on full screen. Is it visible now?
Samiksha, is this the problem for you too, or am I having some
Yes,
network problem?
I guess you should stop sharing once and present your whole screen. That would work.
Okay. Is it visible now?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Shivam, you can go for further slides.
Yeah. So this is the agenda for our project. The problem. Wearing of mask was one of the major saver of the millions of lives during the pandemic. So, but still, many of the people don't wear mask while driving. So, our project detects the people that don't wear mask during it. At least 2,000 people were caused every day that were not wearing mask in public in Delhi, and many other countries have also issued challan for not wearing mask while driving.
The overview. Dealing with the seriousness of the problem, we have created an AI-based machine learning model which will help the traffic authority to capture the number of plates of those persons who haven't wear a mask while on a vehicle, make a challan against them, and which will intend them to wear a mask next time and will create awareness in the society. For this, we have created an ML model which will read the face of the person and recognize that the person has wear a mask or not. If not, then will capture the image of the number plate of the person, which will be shared dynamically on our database, and the image of the number plate will be stored in a separate folder. We will then sync our database with the database of the traffic authority, which will automatically read the data that is a number plate and make a challan against them. Our model will automatically learn the new things in the dataset and recognize it for the further enhancement of the accuracy.
AI-driven approach. As I said earlier, our model uses machine learning models to detect the mask on face of the target and the number plate at the same time, at the real time, and then run OCR script on it to extract the number plate as the text from the image and then store it to the database for further use.
Talking about the novelty of the solution, our AI model is based on unsupervised learning. So all we have to do is to fed the data and it will train itself without any human prompt. Also, the prediction of a model is strong enough that it runs well with less data set too. That's why there is no extra requirement of high performing GPU machines and we can deploy a model directly to the RTU computers without any more hardware or camera. The use of MongoDB database can directly be connected to the backend of the existing challan creating system.
Here's the video of our model. So as we can see, it is detecting the mask right now. So if the mask is on, it will not detect the number plate. But as we see, if no mask is there, it will detect the license plate.
And on the terminal, you can see the number plate has been detected. This is the database MongoDB, which will store the data of the number plate. While refreshing, you can see that we got the number plate registered over there. And here's a separate folder which will store the image of the required vehicle plate. This is all dynamically working.
Yeah, this was our model. So
talking about value propositions, we will first deploy our model on the place where traffic is low to acquire the accuracy rate to be more greater than 90%. Can be deployed at normal traffic squares and toll places. Due to less human intervention, errors are very less. Can be deployed on normal computers, no special hardware needed, no extra cost, one-time investment, just application only. Self-learning model, linked with database. So challan will directly be created. The solution has no time delay. All software is there. It will help in spreading the importance of math across the people.
technology used, we use Python as a programming language, TensorFlow library for detection, and Keras for its interface, and then OpenCV for real-time computer vision, EasyOCR for extracting the text from image, and MongoDB Atlas for storing the database. So for storing the data, and Jupyter Notebook for training and testing of model. So this was our team.
Thank you.
Just do we have any questions for Team Shell?
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. If we have video of 1 minute, within 1 minute, how many channels it will generate?
As per our data, we have not calculated that much because the time was less. So we have.
Now it will depend upon the backend system of that RTO, the backend implementation. Because we have used MongoDB, we can even create thousands of challans in 1 minute.
So how you have tested that that system will detect the mask and who has not wear the mask?
We have trained our data set.
By one, have you checked on that?
Yes, ma'am. We have also tested it by sample images, like many sample images we used to test it. And then we tested it in real time too, with webcam.
Okay. Okay. Maximum data sets have you checked on?
Ma'am, we have taken for number plate detection, it's almost 100. And for face detection, it was 60 to 80.
Data sets, no?
Yes, ma'am. Not we have taken a large.
Yeah, and what is the accuracy of that?
As of now, we have gone to 90%, but because of less power, we can't go further because our system were hanging. So that's why we have tested it for on a low scale.
By feeding more data set, we can reach our 100% accuracy also, because our model is very strong.
Um, okay, I have one question in this. You said that you would reach 100% accuracy. Isn't that overfitting?
100% means to say that as much as possible we can go for it, because it all depends on the GPU performance and the amount of storage that we could get progressively.
It's unsupervised learning, so the more data you give, the more accuracy it gives back to you.
Mhm. Okay. Uh, so do we have any more questions from judges?
No, go ahead.
Okay, sure.
Thank you, Team Chen.
Thank you very
Now
much.
I would like to invite Team 4, not so dumb people, to pitch in their project.
Ma'am, could you please give the presenter rights to Gitanjali?
Um, okay, the presentation rights have been transferred to Gitanjali.
Okay, I hope my screen is visible and I'm audible.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Hey everyone, I'm Gitanjali Purohit. I'm here with Ishita Gupta, and we are the not so dumb people bringing you a project called Connect. So, as the name suggests, Connect is basically an application which allows girls and women in technology to connect to opportunities and professionals in the industry. Now, being in an organization called Command Tech, which aims to bridge the gender gap in technology, there was a problem Command Tech as well as other organizations such as Girls for Code they were facing. So they had mentorship cycles, and basically what they do is they pair mentors as well as mentees together. And due to that, there was so much data. There was a lot of manual pairing. So I'll just show you um, the database which actually goes by. So if you look at this database, there's so many entries inside this database. It's confidential information, so I haven't put in the data set along with that. But you can see, and there are so many parameters that need to be looked into. Now, this pairing is usually automated. So that becomes a huge problem. And we also wanted to give a space for people to easily connect to marginalized genders in technology so that they get more opportunities. So the just giving you like a brief overview of all the features we have. Our application is automated. So the entire manual pairing process has become automated. It's a one-stop solution for finding the right community for women and marginalized genders in technology. And it also provides instant communication through Twilio API. So there's a lot of back and forth which happens during mail when you want to connect to a professional or when you're in a mentorship program. And so that is easily solved by the Twilio API, and there's an instant message sent to your WhatsApp with security functionalities. It helps in enhancing your professional network by a one-click human library, which we're going to show you in the demo. It has data security feature through an admin authorization, so your data is secure, and we can extract that through an Excel file. And it's an in-application platform for mentorship cycle registration. Over to Ishita to explain the approach.
Yeah, so this is a major highlight of our project. Like, it is a very optimized approach to create an automated Python script for pairing the mentors and mentees on their compatibility, replacing the complete manual process for these communities like Command Tech. The process starts from registration, where the mentors and mentees can register themselves, and the data is stored into a SQLite database, as you can see in the diagram. During each pairing cycle, this data is exported and from the database in the form of CSV files, which are then used in the pairing script. We have created a different NumPy array for each field for generating a compatibility array. For the time zones, like we had taken the difference in the hours for the time zones of each mentor and mentee and then ranked them accordingly. And as you can see, the first sub array for the time zones one is for for Mentee 1 with the ranks of all the mentors in the database, like which is 5 in this case. Similarly, we followed the procedure for the availability hours and for the tools and technologies. But for tools and technologies, we created an array with the same procedure, but with more complexity. As you know, the fields, the number of fields were many, and we use an array for each field. So as you can see, for SE and AI. So at last, the arrays for all the fields are combined into a larger array, and finally this array is summed up, as you can see, and we have the final compatibility score array, the output of which can be shown in the output slide. And yeah, can be shown in the output slide. And talking about the novelty of the solution, this entire algorithm is created from scratch and is 100% original and is designed to cater and adhere the needs of these communities, being the first support system for their automated needs and the one-stop solution platform for all the girls and women in tech. So now we have a demo video in 1.5px, as we have too many features to cover up in 2 minutes. So I would like Gitanjali to play that. So the audio is not audible. I'll just explain. So this was the about section, and this is the community section where you can click on the hackathons flashcards and the communities flashcards, the inspiration section. Next, we have the connect, where you can connect with the mentors and mentees through their email ID or the LinkedIn profiles, which can be visible on the different symbols. Next, yeah, so this is the LinkedIn profile. Next, we have the Twilio messaging. So this is the instant WhatsApp messaging when you click on the button and you fill up the form. So the form details are being filled up, the SID, token ID. So these all details are, in your Twilio account. You just have to enter these details in a message. So as you can see, a pop-up will show up of the WhatsApp with the message sent. This is how the Twilio API is integrated in a project. This is the FAQ section, and next is the registration form for mentors and mentees. We are just filling in the details, dummy details for that, and the form is just filling up. These are the tools and technologies, the fields, time zones, which we have used for pairing the mentors and mentees. The bio is being entered up, and the last is the availability.
Excuse me, the time is up now. So judges, do we have any questions?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Could you tell me what is the exactly motive of this project?
Sir, actually, in communities like Command Tech, they have excessive pairing. They have to connect mentors and mentees on the basis of some fields, tools, and technologies they know. And these all pairings for hundreds and fifties of numbers of data is all manual work. They have to match each mentor and mentee manually. So this was the out of the box project, and we created the pairing software to automate the process.
So basically, based on all these fields, like you see this pathway, time zone, it's very difficult to manually look at all of these fields and actually categorize them. This algorithm completely automates the process by making a compatibility score for each of the person, and it automatically in seconds can pair all of these like hundreds of entries together.
So this is like saving hours of these communities so that they can put on to help the other women.
Okay.
No, but it can be used for both.
Yeah, it can be used for both. Yeah, ma'am. But the communities like, yeah, sorry, ma'am. Could you? Sorry, I interrupted. Were you saying something?
Yeah, I just have a question that why you have chosen for only women only?
Because actually the story started from there, because I'm a part of this organization which is facing this problem, and they needed this software, and it was like expensive to actually, in the industry these softwares are expensive made, and these softwares weren't available to them at least. So we made the software specifically for them to cater to their needs, and this can be used anywhere, even in the industry.
Yeah, and adding on to that, like for minorities communities like Command Tech, and we have girls who code, or some small communities, they do not have that much of funds to buy this pairing software. So we just created a freely accessible platform for such communities.
And how you are communicating to them?
Ma'am, actually,
we actually have a great network, because like I'm partners with all these organizations and we're working for them. One of these organizations. So we have like 5 to 6 organizations which actually wanted this software.
So this can be treated as an NGO work, like?
Yes.
Yeah, ma'am. It's a freely accessible platform. You can access it anytime, anywhere. And yeah.
And what if anyone has done a misuse of that?
Ma'am, it can't be misused because we have a admin security access. So unless and until you enter the passwords, you'll not able to export the mentors and mentees crucial data. So it's data security is there.
For data security, what algorithm have you used?
Ma'am, it's just like we created just some page and we are matching and like Gitanjali, could you show you the page in the demo
Yeah,
video?
sure.
Yeah, please.
So basically, there's this authentication feature which only admins can log in through to export the data.
Yeah,
Here,
we just ma'am, actually we created a Flask application, so all these things are integrated. So this is the main login page. So unless you enter the password and it's matched with the database, it won't allow you to export the data. So all these have been done in Flask using Python. Flask is a Python framework. Yeah.
Okay. And which algorithm have you used on that?
We've created our own algorithm. We've designed it ourselves.
Yeah, we have created it from scratch, so it's not plagiarized or used from something
But
else.
we've reduced the complexity of it. Rather than using a lot of loops, we've done a lot of matrix operations itself. So the complexity is also reduced a lot.
Yeah, in case ma'am you want to just go through the code, you can see the
Okay.
Yeah.
That.
Okay, continue.
Yeah, that's it from our end. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, team. Next up, we have our fifth team, VKAD.
Yeah, VKID team, you can go ahead and present your screen now.
I don't think you're audible. Can you please check once?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, you are audible now.
Sorry for the inconvenience. And I hope my screen is visible to you. And my problem
Yeah,
statement.
you can go ahead.
Yes, my problem statement is violence detections, and this is my agenda for today. And the dataset I have took is the hockey dataset which you have provided in the website. And coming to the overview of this project, and it is a very important major task in the field of computer vision to detect the accidents or the anomalies in the given video, whether the video is having violence or not, whether the video is abnormal or not. And this is the approach I have chosen for my problem statement. I am using the mobile. Actually, I have tried MobileNet Vision Transformer, and this is the architecture of that Vision Transformer, and it is the recently proposed. I mean, it is proposed on the 5th October 2021, and but the simple MobileNet is giving more accuracy than this transformer, and this is the accuracy the MobileNet architecture is providing for the hockey dataset 0.96. And I took the pre-trained mobile transformer. So I am assuming that because of it is a trained version, the accuracy is more for this mobile net. And I just explained the main use of transformers in the computer vision, uh, because I feel that the mobile net visualization transformer, it is not a pre-trained version I have taken. So I feel that the accuracy is low for this. And it is stated that actually this mobile net visual transformer is more accurate than the mobile net normal architecture. And I didn't made any application. I just go through my Cargill notebook over here. This is the paper on that, and they are using CNN plus LSTM. I took the same architecture and I have replaced with the mobile net. That's all. And I achieved an accuracy of 0.96, 0.8 on the transformer, and on the mobile net, I achieved an accuracy of 0.96. The main use of using the mobile net, because it is a light model and it can easily run on the edge devices on the Arduino boards and the Raspberry Pi, etc. And these are the tools I have used. The accuracy is 0.96 for my approach, and the previous accuracy is 0.91, which is available on Cargill on VGG dataset. That's all on my side. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't prepare any application.
Yeah, that's all right. Judges, do we have any questions about VK_AD's presentation?
What changes did you make to the pre-trained model to suit your approach?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I have to didn't made any changes. I just took this architecture which is available on the Cargill and I replaced with the mobile net, ma'am. And I tried to insert the transformer block there, but the accuracy is not much increased, ma'am.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Any other question?
No, from our side. Go ahead.
Thank you for giving this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, VK_AD. Next up, we have our team 6, the mighty innovation.
I have shared the presentation right to the Mighty Innovations team. Could you
Yeah.
please share the
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. One second, I'm sharing my screen. I hope my screen is. Is it visible?
Yes, it is visible.
Yeah, okay. Hello everyone, my name is Harini and I represent the Mighty Innovation. So today I'm here with an innovation called Health Aid, which is basically a platform that provides healthcare related services. So it's quite evident from this pandemic that there is no other bigger asset than good health. And that's why I wanted to focus on this domain and solve some of the existing problems in it. So here comes the problem statement. Most people don't know what to do next when there's an emergency situation. Say you're extremely sick and you want to consult a doctor. At the same time, you might be helpless and you don't know what to do. Or you want to book an ambulance and the helpline number doesn't work. So, what will you do next exactly? That's the problem. So, that, that is the exact problem, and most people fail to solve this. Approach to Earth with an innovative idea of web and mobile-based application to solve the above mentioned problems. I'll be talking about the features of this platform more detail in the demo video. So here I have built a simple and user friendly application that supports every healthcare related services. So, the novelty of my solution is that this platform is open source and access someone. This platform also provides so many healthcare related services under one roof, say blood donation or automation. You consult a doctor or order medicines to book an ambulance and so on. So all these features are embedded in this one platform called Health Aid. So here's the demo video of it. So here's the model. It's a website completely built on its own, and let's get into the features of it. So the first one is the precautionary info section, where we just have to browse through the type of illness and then select one. So based on that, we just get a simple definition of what the illness is and the symptoms of it. So here comes the precautionary measures that has to be taken immediately. So here all these are pictures or illustration based. The reason is that during emergency situation, illustrations are very much easier to understand than long paragraphs of text. So now moving on to the next section, that is the booking of an ambulance. So no matter where you are, the ambulance can be booked in just one click. So I've made the process very much easier that we can book the ambulance very easily. So next comes the consult a doctor section. So the doctors are classified as general practitioners or specialists. So based on that, we can just easily book an appointment with the doctor. We can also read the reviews of the doctor and their years of experience and so on. And next comes the ordering of medicine section. So we can just easily order medicines that get delivered at their doorstep. So all these features are made very much easier for people to make use of it. So yeah, so that was all about the demo of my working model. So as you all know that all these features already exist, but what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to put in all the healthcare related services under one roof. That is a universal and one-stop destination to avail all the healthcare related services. So here's something that I've got to add on. In the near future, I'll be working on it is up to build a smart health checkup system. So basically, what it does is that it will ask the user so many questions. So, for example, it will ask, how was your sleep in the past few days, or how energetic do you feel? For example. So depending upon what you answer, the model will predict that this person is prone to so and so illness. Say this person is prone to obesity or any heart disease or any diabetes. So that's one thing that I'm planning to work on in the near future, which will really be helpful for so many of them. So with this, I would like to conclude that health is the need of the hour and then anything else. And it's high time to take this platform to the next level so that millions of them get benefited from it and are very precautious and are ready to tackle the problem, whatever it might be, in any emergency situation. And that's the exact motto of Health Aid. So thank you so much for patiently listening. Have a healthy day. Thank you. Judges, I'm done.
Which AI technology have you used in this software?
As of now, I haven't used anything. It's just the out of the box problem statement that I chose. But in the near future, I'm planning to do the smart health checkup monitor that I just said.
Okay, and why citizens choose your software as we have already another softwares with us in due to pandemic situation?
Yeah. So my idea is to provide more true and authentic resource. So this is to like people can completely rely on this platform, like they can trust this source. So just like how COVID is one platform to book vaccinations, this health aid platform can be a universal one, so that we can embed all the healthcare related services features to it and people can trust this source.
Okay, my suggestion is you just add one thing in that audio messaging should be submitted in database.
Sorry, ma'am.
Audio messages. If anyone is in the emergency case, he cannot search for anything. So there
Yeah.
should be a one facility of audio system should be there in your software. That's
Okay,
my
ma'am.
suggestion. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Sure, ma'am. I'll work on it as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, that's about us. Yeah. You just go ahead.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your positive response. Can I stop sharing?
Yes. Are there
Okay,
any
thank
more questions? I guess no. Thank you, the mighty innovation. Next up, we have our team 7, Gigabyte 404.
Hello, Sanika. The rights have been shared to you.
Hello, please confirm if my screen is visible.
I can only see a black screen. Could you please share your whole screen?
Yeah, I'm sharing it. Just a second, I'll be sharing it. Now,
No. Okay, you just have to click on open share tray and then click on screen share. Share the desktop
yeah,
slash window.
I have shared the desktop. Now is it visible?
It,
Okay.
it is just showing a blank screen.
Yeah. So do you have any other member that can share the screen?
Yeah. Jeet, Jeet, can you share the screen?
Okay, make him a presentator. Hello, Jeet. Can you share your screen now?
Yes, just a minute.
Okay, sure.
I'm unable to share the screen. I don't know, it's loading.
Okay, so we'll have your presentation at the last.
Okay, no issues.
Okay, just make sure that you are joined with a stable network connection.
Okay, sure.
So, moving further, we have our team 8, the Queen Bees. Can you please present your project?
Sakshi Shah will be presenting from QNBs. I have made the presentator. Uh,
I hope I'm audible.
Yes.
Shall I start?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Sakshi Shah from Queen Bees, along with my teammates Rashti and Krupali, will be taking you forward with today's presentation. So, our project is Street Garbage Detection Leading the Way to Cleaner Cities, which aims at creating a platform which streamlines the process of notifying municipal authorities for cleaning areas around the city. This is the background as to how the presentation flow will go. As we all know, the major problem is in the present era is detection, monitoring, and management of waste. Currently, India generates up to 62 million tons of waste, with only 70% of it getting collected properly, out of which only 19% of it is managed properly. Rest of them end up in the landfills untreated and mishandled. These are just numbers. Let's look at the actual situation. This, for instance, are images of uncollected garbage dumps in the cities where we live. So, our project aims at classifying the garbage into 6 different categories, which include glass, metal, paper, trash, plastic, and cardboard. Our approach involves the deep learning model, which includes 2 parts, that is, the training and inference. For training, training is a machine learning model to make predictions, and inference is passing the input through a trained deep learning model to ultimately make a prediction. The following diagram shows the architecture of our model. We have built the model using the concept of transfer learning using VGG16. The following graph shows the behavior of our model during the training phase. As observed, performance of our model is quite good. Looking at the practical situation, we can build a system which can be set up on the streets, which can use camera to see the streets, GPS to detect the location, and a modem to send the location to a database server, so the coordinates are noted and the authorities can take the further action. This is the demo video where we have taken some random images from the internet, and our prototype will classify it into 6 different categories. It also shows the accuracy of our model. So it is a real-time application which can track the location of garbages and notify the concerned authorities for further action. It can also classify garbage into recyclable and non-recyclable waste. Even the authorities can track people who are violating the laws and take a strict action. And it monitors the cleanliness of the cities. We have used Django for web application, TensorFlow for building the model, and Postgres SQL for the database. These are the details of our team. And with this, we conclude it. Thank you.
Hello.
Okay.
Yes.
Judges, do we have any questions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, Samika.
Hello. Am I
Could you
audible?
please tell us how could you classify, differentiate, or identify the different types of garbages from the bin exactly?
Yes, sir. This is the project on the garbage detection. First of all, we will detect the garbage, and after that, we will be classifying, and further, it can be classified as recyclable and non-recyclable. If it's recyclable, then we can give it to the company who just produce their products based on the recycling things.
And what is the exactly technology you are using for the classification?
Sir, we are using the deep learning model. We have made our own model using the transfer learning and VGG16.
Is there are some type of sensors you are using in bin?
No, sir.
Okay.
We are just getting a street. We are having a camera on a street, so we can detect the garbage.
You are only detecting the garbage from roads, not only from bins. Is it right?
Sir, after collecting it from the bins, there will be a prediction on the garbage.
Okay.
First of all,
After
they are
that.
detecting it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
Anything else?
Judges, any more questions?
No, from my side.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Queen Bees. Next up, we have our team status.
From the status, we'll be presenting. I'm transferring the presenter right to Daily. Okay, Daily. Can you present now?
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Is my screen available?
No. Okay, it's now visible.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the team Status, I will be presenting our work. I am Delhi, second year undergraduate in mechanical engineering at Tyagaraja College of Engineering. The presentation will cover the following topics as shown. Problem statement, waste pollution. Waste pollution in India is the major environmental issue. This makes our country to stand behind the other foreign countries in cleanliness. The main cause of the waste pollution, people's reluctance and their ignorance in the proper disposal of the waste. The picture that I have enclosed says that nearly 1.5 lakh tons of daily waste are produced in India in 2016, out of which more than 40% are street garbages. In 2015, our government has introduced a Clean India mission, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, which not only focuses on the cleaning but also on preventing any public places from becoming dirt. But some people don't care about anything and just litter on the road. They are not aware that it is ultimately going to affect their health too. In order to stop the garbage litterers throwing the garbage in the public places, we have come up with a solution with deep learning model. Initially, we considered the solution as an object detection model, and at last, we ended up equipping it with a litterer detection function. Deep learning trends become more efficient with YOLO algorithm, which means you only look once, which was founded by Joseph Redman in 2016. In this algorithm, each image is divided into S-cross-S grids, and the object is found in each grid using a less number of convolutional neural networks. This makes YOLO a real-time efficient model and a state-of-art algorithm. On coming to the novelty of our solution, we have implemented the latest YOLO V5 model invented by Ultralytics, founded in 2020. For this project, we have combined Penfudent's pedestrian dataset and TACO dataset. We have performed the training procedures on a pre-trained model with COCO dataset in Google Colab to equip the advantage of transfer learning. Now let us see the demonstration of our video. This is the real-time video which I have been captured with my mobile, and I just trained our model using the TACO and pedestrian data sets. And later we tested our testing video with the model. Model has been testing the video for a while, and later it will produce a image of the person who had thrown the garbage in the road. So it will be easy to predict the person with this image. Coming to the novel value proposition, our model has a precision of 0.93 and a recall value of 0.86 and a F1 score of 0.89. This makes our model efficient on real-time edge computing. Adding on, our model is very fast. That is, it has 150 frames per second capability. So it makes easy to implement it on the real-time CCTV cameras, and the litters can be spot find easily, which ultimately makes our nation clean and increases the standard of India to abroad countries. The technologies that we have used is YOLO V5, Transfer Learning Concept, PyTorch, and Google Colab. Thank you for your valuable time.
Yeah, judges, do we have any questions for team strategies? Okay, so no questions from the judges.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Setis. We'll have our seventh team, Gigabyte 404. Are you guys prepared now?
From Gigabyte 404, we had Sanika Peshkar.
Yeah, please give presenter rights to Atharva Dhakulkar. And unmute Jeet Parashar and Shambhavi Gupta.
Okay, sure.
Jeet, unmute.
So, the mission and purpose of every business is customer satisfaction. Customer satisfaction is the best business strategy. With being said that, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. We are Gigabyte 404. Uh, here are here with customer satisfactory model SmartGate. In the era
where people always rely on online shopping and supermarkets. It's challenging task for local vendors to get their pay. Whereas in supermarket, customer need to pay in supermarkets or in online market, customer need to pay a fixed amount of price to buy their desired products. So talking about online market, they delivered the product in 2 to 3 days at their doorstep. The e-commerce model has trained the consumers of expecting offers or discount every time. But the local shopkeepers cannot offer these discounts. It will eventually they will eventually suffer debt. So according to a survey, 41% of Indian like to shop online, whereas 18% of people like to go to on retailers, local retailers, and 31% of people visited malls, local market to pick home related goods. Shambhavi, it's your turn now.
So, for the above problem statement, we thought of developing an e commerce website that would connect a small and the local businesses. The customer will be connected to the vendor via an AI based negotiation chat box, which will process a natural language based on an automatic negotiation and provide a flexible price to the customer. So now customer need not wait for the 50% or the 30% off for them to buy a product. So how our system will work? To implement a dynamic functionality, the backend will provide the merchant an option to set up their product and put a minimum and maximum profit price to, whereas the customer can submit the offer for an item at the lowest mentioned price of the seller. Chatbot can gives a count offer which the customer can decline, as this negotiation may happen back and forth. Chatbox can propose a final offer itself. At this stage, it feels that the customer is now close to the least price after multiple repeated attempts. At this moment, the customer has to accept or decline to deal the offer. There are many research papers on online bargaining system, but there is no proper implementation till now. Here is our demonstration video of our product. We have created a demonstration video where you can log in through it. We have added a column for the vendors to add their stores, whereas customer can select the product for the purchase. And there we created a demo bargain board for negotiation where customer can negotiate at the minimal price. So now we proceed to value proposition of Smargin includes the customer trusted product from a trusted store, buy product at flexible price to our satisfaction to fulfill the quick immediate purchase need. We provide a local vendor with one platform to sell their product. Let's move on to the technology and the tools we used. The model is a web application similar to an e commerce website built on HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. With a framework such as Bootstrap, we have loaded the project on Visual Studio Code. This application is linked with AI based chatbot, which utilizes a write script to fetch responses based on user input. TypeScript is a simple scripting language for giving intellectual to chatbot and other conventional entities. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Team Gigabyte 404. Judges, do we have any questions for this team? Okay, so no questions. Uh, just wait for to compile the results. Meanwhile, I'll share the screen.
This being the last team, we now come to an end of the pitching presentation. Thank you everyone for your great performances and ideas. The results will be announced soon.
Vishal Bhuvaneshwari ma'am has joined in. Welcome, Bhuvaneshwari ma'am. Welcome to Hack for Good.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Thank you, thank you. Yes.
Samiksha?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Good
I think
evening.
director sir is also here.
And good evening, ma'am.
Yes.
Welcome. Welcome to the event.
Good evening, good evening. Thank you so much.
Thanks for joining.
Thank you. Sorry for the delay.
Absolutely, no issues, ma'am. Thomas, ma'am, you can start the.
Yeah. Samiksha? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. The very essence of leadership is that you need to have vision. And we are grateful to have such visionaries standing in support with us. We are delighted to have with us our guest of honor for this event, Mrs. Bhuvaneshwari Suryan. 2015 batch of Indian Administrative Services IAS, ma'am has completed graduation in Computer Science Engineering. She has worked in Dell. She has also worked as Assistant Secretary in Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas. She is now the CEO of NSS CDCL. Under her guidance, Nagpur Smart City has participated in challenges and won many awards. We extend our sincere gratitude to you, ma'am, for devoting your precious time. Could you please enlighten us with your words of wisdom?
It's a great pleasure for me to be in midst of these technical team here. We are very happy with the solutions that is being proposed. We will be really happy to take it forward and implement it in our city of Nagpur and make this project as a first of its kind in India. So it's really a good opportunity for us, and I think this MOU has been an opportunity for both of us to work together, for us to get in the young knowledge to see what more solutions we can give to the problems that the city face. So it's really nice to have all of you, and I would like to congratulate the winners, and we will be really happy to take your solutions forward. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We are grateful to have the director of this esteemed institution, Dr. Sachin Untavle. Sir works on the objective of leading a team of professionals for the growth of institution. He has been awarded for the best paper at international conference in mechanical, automobile and robotics held at Dubai. He has 70 plus publications and 400 plus citations. Sir is an expert on staff and principal selection committee RTMNU and an expert member on MPSC selection committee. Sir, can you please enlighten us?
Yeah, thank you. Am I audible clearly?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good evening to one and all present here. Chief guest of the event, Chief Executive Officer of Smart City, Honorable Ma'am Bhuvneshwari, officials and judges from Smart City, Mrs. Aarti Chaudhary, System Analyst, NSSCDCL, Mr. Gaurav Ugumuge, IT Assistant, Ms. Ruchi Bhatia, Chapter Advisor and Head of Department Artificial Intelligence at GHRCE, Thomas Ma'am, Deputy Directors, Deans of various portfolios, Heads of various departments, members of CIS Student Branch Chapter, participants, faculty members, students, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of GHRCE College of Engineering and on my personal behalf, I thank the esteemed guests and all the participants for joining for this final round of Hack for Good hackathon organized by IEEE CIS Student Branch Chapter in collaboration with Nagpur Smart and Sustainable City Development Corporation, Nagpur. At the outset, I would like to thank Nagpur Smart and Sustainable City Development Corporation, especially Honorable Bhuvneshwari Ma'am, for permitting us to collaborate with NSSCDCL. GHRCE College of Engineering is continuously striving hard for achieving various accolades by using the best practices in the teaching learning methodologies. And we are ranked 130 in NIRF, and recently we have been ranked first in the self-finance institution category in the innovations competition awarded by the Ministry of Education, Government of India in ARIA ranking 2021. IEEE CIS Student Branch Chapter has been a vibrant chapter since its inception. I would like to put on records the efforts made by the student team of GHRCE IEEE CIS Chapter for organizing this hackathon, where around 900 registrations were received. And here we are in the final pitching round. I was there for the entire set of presentation. It is an extremely informative competition that has been held through hackathon. I extend my best wishes for the shortlisted teams and congratulations to the winner. I once again thank Honorable Ma'am for accepting our invitation and gracing this event. Wishing all of you a very happy and prosperous New Year 2022 ahead. May this year enriches you with good health and lots of wisdom and a cheerful future ahead. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for always supporting us in all our ventures. Till the time our results are getting compiled, can any of the students come forward to give their feedback? Anyone who would like to share their experience?
Samiksha, we would like to hear from your judges also. Maybe Ruchi ma'am, if she could say a few words.
I'd like to add that every presentation, it showed the amount of effort everybody had put in, and I'd like to wish all the best to everybody here, and may the best team win. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to judge this event.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your time. Thank you for joining us here.
If anyone wants to give their feedback, they can raise their hand and we can unmute them.
Aditya, I think I can see a few comments coming up. That's it.
HACK4GOOD is one of the best platform to represent on. Honored to be here. Harsh, would you like to speak a few words? Okay, we have people here.
Yes, hi.
Hello.
Yes. I'm Satvik. It was really great presenting in this hackathon. I mean, you guys were always in the server, and I mean, in the Discord server, and you guys answered our queries every time, like, within no time. And that was really great of you guys. Thank you so much for that. And it was a good experience overall. And I really loved it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Satvik, for your feedback. It really matters a lot to us. And stay tuned with us for the more interesting events.
Sure, definitely. Thank you.
Anyone else who would like to share something? Thank you so much, Tanishq, for that. Can you guys unmute and speak? Shivang, you can check now.
Hello. Am I audible now?
Yes, you're audible.
Yeah, it was very good to be part of this hackathon. Like we enjoyed a lot working on the project. Uh, and like we fixed many bugs together and whole night spent. And Discord server were very active. Like we have any query we asked anytime and they helped us a lot. So really thankful to everyone over here conducting this.
Thank you so much, Shivang, for this.
Vishal, will you be announcing the results today or is it going to be later?
Yes, ma'am, we are processing the results in the back end till the time. So we'll just need a minute or more.
All right.
I'm pretty sure this hackathon would have been a learning experience for you all. So, if anybody would like to come up and speak up about the technology or the new thing they learned during this hackathon, anyone wants to volunteer for that?
Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Very good afternoon to one. Very good evening to one and all. I would like to add that in our team we have three people, and all of them belong to different categories. One was of machine learning, one was of app development, one was for backend. So we were very excited to work together and combine the technology that we are learning. So we introduced search and you can say uh, worked pretty hard to get into it. Ki how we can merge them together and make a build a successful project that will help the society to work or make the society work upon it and find the solution, optimized solution, not the exact solution, but we can present an optimized solution by what we have learned. And joining them was a great experience, as I think so. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Your such words motivate us each time to come up with new ideas and just put it out in this form. Thank you so much for joining us here. Everybody did a great job. It takes so much courage to present your ideas in front of people, but you all did it amazingly. The wait is now over. I now call upon Atharv Khedkar, Treasurer, IEEE CIS SBC GHRCE, to announce the results. Over to you.
Hello. Yeah, hi. So, hello, my name is Atharva Khedkar, and I am the Vice Chair of IEEE CIS SBC GHRC. And every time I get this honor to announce the results, okay? And the thing is that I have watched a lot of reality shows. So let's make it a little suspenseful, but not so much because I know everyone has a very tight schedule. So maybe what we can do is everyone has access to the chat box, right? So if you can just type in that who you think the winner could be, you can nominate your whole team or you can even nominate others teams. Okay. And till that time, Vishal, if you can just put up your screen and we'll see who wins. Let me just get my tab. Okay. So Gigabyte says they are the winner. Ishita, I really like your team's name, by the way. Okay. All right. Any more guesses? Just let's say 10 more seconds. Okay, I think we have covered a lot of like the all the teams that are here. So without further ado, let's announce the results. And the second runner up is we have a tie actually. That's Team Queen Bees and Team Status. So congratulations, teams. All right, so two teams are fixed up. Now some guesses for the first runner up. Who it can be? Okay, I don't think no one wants to guess anymore. Okay, Data Knights, I guess, came in right now. All right. So let's announce the first runner up. That is Team Not So Dumb People. Congratulations, team. All right, and now towards the final announcement, the winner of this hackathon. So, some guesses, please. Now, just one team to unleash, but who do you think it's going to be? The winner for this Hack for Good hackathon. Any guesses? We don't have sound effects here, right? Or there are that drum roll and everything. But no worries. So let's announce the winner. Yeah, drum beats, of course. So let's announce the winner for this hackathon, Hack for Good, Team Bezawiser. Congratulations, teams. I hope everyone had a lot of fun hacking this whole week. Okay, so without wasting much time, over to you, Aditya.
Hello. So, good afternoon to all the dignitaries present here. On the behalf of IEEE CIS SBC and the Hack for Good, I will first of all congratulate to all the winning teams present here. I, Aditya Bobde, Chapter Chair at IEEE CIS SBC, feel immense pleasure to express our heartfelt gratitude to everyone. I would like to sincere gratitude towards Bhuvneshwari Surya ma'am for accepting our proposal and collaborating with us. I extend a hearty vow of thanks to our guests, Ms. Ruchi Bhatia, Mrs. Aarti Chaudhary, and Mr. Gaurav Ogmuge for being the judges, sparing your time and gracing our event. I would especially thank our director, Dr. Sachin Untwale, for his unfaltering support and confidence with us. I also wish to express my gratitude towards our chapter chair, Professor Achamma Thomas, for her unwavering support and guidance. I would like to thank the delegates for adorning our event and sharing with us your findings and projects. Well, an event like this cannot happen overnight. The wheels started rolling weeks ago. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by the team of very motivated and dedicated colleagues of our IEEE CISBC who are extremely dedicated and do their best to make events like this possible. I would especially like to thank Mr. Om Jaiswal, Ms. Gauri Mahalle, and Mr. Vishal Narmade for leading the events by Bio, Startathon, and Hack for Good respectively. I would also like to mention a few statistics. We have received more than 2,500 registrations for the three events in total. The participations are from almost every state and corner of India. Once again, I would like to state that we are grateful to everyone who is here today. We appreciate your presence this evening. It's a great pleasure. Before we end this meeting, I request everyone to please turn on their cameras so we can have a quick snapshot. Everyone can turn on their cameras. We will click a few snapshots quickly and we are there.